Alright, today we're going to learn how to make these round wire earrings. The supplies that you will need is 22 gauged wire, 4 head pins, any variety of beads that you would like, 4 of any variety of beads you'd like, 2 jump rings, 2 hook rings, and 2 backings. And then I also have this measuring tool, my measuring tool that I use to round out my earrings. The tools that you will need are your needle nose pliers, your cutting pliers, your round nose pliers, and your crimp bead pliers. First of all, you will take, to start these earrings out, you will find the end of your wire, cut that little crimp off the end. Okay, and this is how I measure them. I just take something, it depends on how big you want these earrings. This is just about, I would say 1 inch in diameter. Then I just roll it around this little hairspray bottle. Just like that. Where it meets is where I cut it. And there's one. Now I'll make the next one. And just kind of bend it around a little bit so it kind of does get the shape of the earring that you're trying to do. When it meets, like that, cut it. Okay, now what you will do is you'll take these round nose pliers, the ones that I didn't mention earlier, but that have the flat edge on the inside, or you can take flat nose pliers, which is about the same thing. You will take the end of your round hoop and get the wire till it's poking out just a tiny bit, just like that. And then you will bend it at a 45-degree angle towards you. And you will do the same thing with the other side. Make sure it pokes up just a little bit and bend it towards you. Do the same thing with your other hoop. Make sure it's poking out just a little bit. Bend it towards you until the wire on the other side is touching your pliers. Do your other side. Bend it towards you. You will now take your needle nose pliers and just make a simple loop. So the wire that's pointing towards you, you will roll away from you. Sometimes you have to straighten out the hoop just a little bit. And do the other side. So it's hoops touching. Make sure it's straight. And do your other side. The end that's pointing towards you. Roll the hoop from you. It's touching the wire, like that. and repeat on this last side. Now I will take my needle nose pliers that have the flat edge on them. Again, like I said, you can take your flat nose pliers and do the same thing, and just kind of bend them just a little bit so they're make a better circle, so they're not poking out that way or they're poking up. Just kind of make them face each other a little bit. That side's perfect. Perfect. Okay, now you will next need to take one of your eye pins and slide on your bead. Bend at a 45. Snip. Take your cutting pliers and snip about a 1/4 of an inch out. Hold on to that excess on the end. And then just make a loop with your round nose pliers. Do the same with this one. 45. Now these next set of beads that go on these head pins are going to be a little bit longer. Let me grab a couple. Plain metal beads. These are 5mm, just round metal beads. I'm first going to put the first metal bead on, and then your next glass bead, and then another 5mm bead. Do the other one the same. Just like that. Okay. Now, in a previous earring, I showed you how to take the inside of these round nose pliers and bend at a 45-degree angle. You will then next take that and snip it off. I do this to make sure I get the same exact measurement on the other side. If you want to, you can take the ruler, measure it, mark it, cut it. I just find this the best way for me. And then you will take it again and make another 45-degree angle. Make sure it's poking out just a little bit. 45. Take your round nose. Make your loop. The same with this side. Put the head pin in between that flat part of the pliers and make it so it pokes out just a little bit. Bend at a 45 until the head pin is touching that side of the pliers, like that. Take your round nose pliers, make your second loop. So it's touching the other side. Just kind of make sure that loop is straight. Okay, the next thing you will now take is your crimp pliers and your needle nose pliers. Take one of these jump rings, put it in that first slot on that crimp bead, open it towards you, and here comes the tricky part. You will take one of these hoops. In the holes that you've already made, you will slide it on the jump ring. Just like that. Close it. Make sure nothing's poking out. Take your second jump ring, open it towards you, put on the next piece of your hoop, close the jump ring, make sure there's no rough edges. We'll now take one of your earring hooks and take the eye part and open it just as a jump ring towards you. Take one of your hoops, slide that jump ring on to that hoop part of the earring, and then close it like that. Take your other hoop, your other earring hook, open up the hoop, slide on the jump ring just like that. Close it by bending it back the other way. Okay. Now you will next take these earrings and just pinch them in the middle and just pull them down. Hold it like this, pinch in the middle, and pull it down. Take your beads that you've threaded on your head pin, do the same thing with these, open it to the side, put it on the jump ring, close it, take your next bead, do the same thing, open that hoop, and do towards you from you, just on the angle, not outward. Put it on that jump ring. Get a little tricky. Sometimes you have to hold that hoop like that, and then put it on the jump ring. Hold it that side so that you can go around on the other side like this. So and close it. Same thing with this side. Open the hoop on this head pin. Hold it that so that you can take the eye and close it. Take this head pin, open the loop, put it on, just like that. pull that bead and close up. And there's your wire earrings.